My name is Nina Beveridge. My father, James Beveridge, was a famous filmmaker and teacher. Our relationships with our parents are rarely simple. My father was a man I loved, but didn't really know. I made this film to better understand who he was. As a kid, I knew my father was internationally renowned. To me, he was just Dad. Dad created film boards and film faculties in the United States, Canada, and India. He was an author, a critic, and a producer of over 150 documentaries. He was an inspirational teacher to thousands. He was always busy and rarely at home.
He always emphasized changing the world. I mean, we were here to change the world with film or video, and that was the purpose.
If you ask me what the significance of his life is, it is that whatever he did made a difference. He didn't just do it, he made a difference, and not many people in the world can say that.
Here is a man who's come thousands of miles away from home and is pouring in knowledge. This ability of Jim, he was like water. He could mold himself to anything, whether it was grassroots or an elitist or a politician. He would take the shape and then suddenly get into their hearts.
Dad passed away from a degenerative condition that caused mini-strokes to his brain. In the last year of his life, I watched the expanse of his brilliant mind shatter like shards of glass. I then realized how little I knew about this complex man. So I'm going to start flipping. I went to search the archives at York University in Toronto and opened up 50 boxes of my parents' work notes and letters. They chronicled Dad's entire life in the documentary film movement.
January 4th, 1955, Bombay, India. My dear sir, and a good New Year to you. Bless us all. Where to begin, or start, or stop? What focal length to take, so to speak, in such intermittent correspondence? And how to convey to you my impressions of India, ancient and modern. India is dense, congested, multiform, four-dimensional, centerless, ageless, resisting analysis. Or the attack of history, sense, logic, public health, pragmatism, or any other set of values, norms, and standards which we know or can sense in. It just is. And is becoming, of course. The word becoming never entered my ken until I came here, much less becomingness. India is a palpitating mess of becomingness in which I am wallowing, foundering, gasping, surf riding. And there, let us leave it for the moment.
I cannot get it out of my bloody head. I wake sometimes at night in sleepless hours, and I see these images, and above all, the movements of the film. I cannot get rid of them. It took me several weeks before I could expunge most of The Shining from my, ongoing recollections.
Dad was passionate about film. So was my mother, Margaret. Though we lived apart, often in different countries, Mum and Dad were my magnetic poles. When they died, just 2 years apart, I lost my sense of direction. It seemed to me Dad could do anything. He could dance across rooftops. He was always lighthearted. While making this film, I learned that he struggled a lot harder than I ever knew. No matter what direction he took, every path seemed to lead him back to India. I knew that I had to go back there. It still smells the same. Despite the fact that we're taking a bridge, I can still smell Delhi. I'm back in India. Really? अभी सब हो गया, खत्म हो गया.